Hi, everyone. It's time for Craig and Jen on today's show. I'm going to tell you why I believe Twitter is dead. Plus, I'm going to do a product review on this nightlight. I think it's pretty awesome. Only costs $10. You're going to love it. Stay tuned. Craig and Jen starts right now. Craig and Jen, how you doing, Jen Reynolds?
I am awesome. Thank you.
We're having a little problem with video today, but we're going to use Google Hangouts for you today instead of Skype. It's working. Skype failed us. By the way, everybody, she's actually located in Phoenix, and I'm in Washington, D.C. So some people think we're in the same studio, Jen.
I know. That's because we're so dang good at, making people believe that.
All right. Let me turn your volume up just a little bit. On today's show, I'm going to do a product review after we talk about some news items. This product, Jen, I'm so excited about.
Okay, what is it?
I bought it because I needed it, but then I loved it so much I went and bought 4 more of them.
That's a little out of control.
I have 6 of these compared to the doorbell, the Ring doorbell yesterday, video doorbell. This I have no problem recommending.
Okay.
It may seem stupid, but for me, I love it. I love this thing. It's a big upgrade to what I had before, and I have 6 of these stupid things.
Okay, what are these stupid things?
Well, you'll have to stick around and find out. First of all,
you're killing me.
There's a news story that came out over the weekend, which I'm puzzled about. I'm a guy. We have a lot of guys that watch the show. We don't understand about these things. This is a girl's issue. Okay. I don't know all the ins and outs, so to speak, of tampons. It's a tampon story. I'm very serious.
Serious? We're going to talk about this.
Yes, we are going to talk. Well, briefly. I don't want to dwell on this. I don't need to know all the ins and outs about tampons, but I just don't understand how this could happen.
All right.
Okay. So you don't know this news story, right?
No.
What we try and do, we're different than the other podcasts. Like Leo Laporte and all these other guys, they share show notes. They talk about what they're going to talk about. I try not to let Jen know what I'm going to talk about because I like to keep us legit, original. Whatever comes to our mind, we try and say it without breaking terms of service.
Spontaneity.
I believe in spontaneity in a radio show, podcast, whatever. So,
yeah, it makes it more fun.
So, Jen,
real.
I found out that there's a girl named Emily Pankhurst. Pankhurst. Okay. So, I gather she's 20 years old.
All right.
She almost died because she left a tampon inside for, I think, 9 days.
I did it for 2 days once.
She left a tampon inside for 9 days.
I forgot about one for 2 days one time, years ago.
How many days?
2. Because you got to understand when it's at the end of your period, sometimes, okay, this is gross.
I know this is a weird subject, but I'm trying to understand. This girl almost died. The emergency room said if she had waited 1 more day, she would have died of sepsis. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying without getting detailed here. I'm just trying to understand when you get infected and wouldn't there be pain down there?
Well, you can forget about them because you don't feel them. That's the thing. That's what's great about tampons. You don't even realize you're wearing one.
So you don't even know you have one.
I think that
I'm being serious, guys. I don't understand.
Hold on. I know for a fact if you leave one in for even too long during the day, your snatch stinks.
Okay, let's not use that term. Say woohoo or what?
That's not a bad word, snatch.
Okay, whatever. I'm just trying to, I don't want to get detailed of it. I'm trying to understand, how do you not know not to pull it out? and leave it in for 9 days.
You can't fill them, but like I said, there would be like some rancid smell coming out of her. There's no, I mean, she must have been like, oh my God, I stink so bad, and been like, oh, checking out down there. I mean, how disgusting is that? That's so gross.
It says in the news article
about this.
In the news article, it's on newser.com. It says it took a week of symptoms before the Pankhurst family finally saw a doctor after noticing abnormal discharge. But she was sent home without an internal examination and told to swab herself. Is it possible she got one up in there and forgot about it and kept using another one?
That could happen too. Yeah, that can happen.
Apparently, she tells the Mirror the tampon was pure black and coated in bacteria. Within an hour, she was cold, confused, slurring speech, unable to open her eyes, and she was rushed to the hospital.
I'm so grossed out right now. It's so gross.
I know this isn't tech worthy. I'm just don't understand how that could happen.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Just a little?
Like literally, I threw up.
Guys, today I'm going to do that product review. But first we get to the product review, which, like I said, Jen, it's such a simple product. But I'm totally amazed by it.
Is it a tampon reminder?
No, it has nothing to do with tampons.
Reminder?
No. Twitter. Well, I was just talking to, we have a bunch of people in the chat on Twitter. I'm sorry. No, on YouTube, because we record this on YouTube using YouTube Live, which I love YouTube. You can tell they're changing it because of probably what Facebook's doing and other platforms with video streaming. So for us to do a podcast, YouTube Live is perfect.
It's fabulous.
Is perfect. Twitter. I've talked about this before on other live streams that we do. We do game shows and some other things, and we'll reveal that stuff to our new audience, our podcast audience. Twitter to me is dead. It's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
I watch CNBC. I like learning about stocks and companies. They talk a lot about tech companies and stuff like that. And I was very happy to see that the panel on CNBC during the day when stock markets are open, they said the same thing I've been harping on for months about Twitter. If I post something on Facebook, something I know is viral worthy, I know when I'm going to have something go to 1 million views. When I see something, I rip it off on another website. I manipulate it, put some memes crap on it. I said, man, this sucker's going to the moon. I got this one. And I'm usually right. I'll take that I'll get 1 million views on that. Sometimes several million.
Yeah.
I've developed a good sense of when I'm going to have something work. I'll take that same exact post, put on Twitter. I'll get like 3 hearts or something on that and maybe 2 retweets. That's it.
Well, think about it. I mean, how often do you go to Twitter and look for stories or look what people are doing? Nobody does. They just tweet and leave.
Well, actually, literally. I do because I come from emergency management background. So for me, if there's an earthquake somewhere in the world, I told the chat on YouTube, I said, that's the first place I go. I don't go to CNBC.
For something like that, that makes sense. But do you use it to socialize with?
Hell no. Hell no.
See,
I use
Nobody's
it because
using it anymore.
I use it only because every reporter, every newscast is on Twitter, and they still, for some reason, believe in it. I'm not sure why, but they use it. So, and then of course, you have people around the world using it. They're reporting they still have 300 million registered users. I would say half of those are fake accounts, but that's just me. Because I know there's lots of fake accounts. I have proof of that.
Yeah.
I don't have fake accounts. I have multiple accounts that I use that I've abandoned, but I'm one person that has 10 accounts.
Yeah.
For different things that I do. I know there's a lot of people that run software in the underworld where it creates accounts and generates more fake accounts or grabs other profile pics to create new accounts, and then they resell them to sell likes to other people on Fiverr or all these different sites. People that sell likes are creating fake accounts so they can sell them, so you can purchase fake followers, blah, blah, blah. I mean, this has been an industry that's been going for ages. So when people say you have 300 million active users, no, I discount. That's same with Facebook. Facebook has a bunch of them too. Facebook, I believe, is better at removing those than Twitter does. I think Twitter likes to have them there because it shows a fake account number, and they like that, and they need that. They're a public company. But anyway, the people on CNBC said the same thing I said. They'll post as anchors. They'll post something on Twitter, get hardly anything. They post on Facebook, instantly they get 100 likes within 10 minutes. Same with me.
Nobody's using Twitter anymore. That's why. I don't know. I know celebrities use it or their PR person's using it. But as far as, I think it's more the consuming public is not using it, but the people that produce the content are, but there's nobody consuming it. Same with live video. As I was telling the chat room, if I want to do live video is where it's at, especially on social media. Facebook, I do it right in the news stream. There's no app. There's no separate site you go to. It's in the status update box. I can post a picture, a cute cat video. I can say, hey, I'm eating breakfast. I'm taking a crap. Right there, I can also go live. Right there in the status thing. So as I'm going through the news feed, there's a live feed right there in the feed, right? Yeah.
On Twitter, it's a separate location. It's Periscope. It's not in the news feed. It's fragmented. So they own Periscope. So there's a link, and then you got to go over to the Periscope app where you tap the screen and put all the hearts on it. And yeah, you'll get a decent following or decent amount of viewers because people are looking for Periscope casters. But
Facebook's taking over the world.
Facebook is brilliant for rushing the live video aspect of their news feed because they're going to kill. It's like another nail in the Twitter coffin. Twitter, as far as a property that somebody would buy, I just don't see the value in it if another company wanted to buy it. I don't see.
I loved Twitter though. Like 6, 7 years ago, I loved Twitter.
I've been on it for
all
ages.
The time.
9 years, 8 or 9 years I've been on Twitter. I got 90,000 followers, but I don't use it.
Now the only thing I tweet, like literally, is my Instagram is connected to my Twitter. That's the only thing I ever tweet now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just not a fan of Twitter. It's been well known. And the stock price, all you have to do, when I look at tech companies, look at the stock price. If that sucker is on a steady downturn like any other stock out there, and they're still losing money, I mean, they're burning through cash. They're not even making money. At some point, a public company is going to bankrupt unless somebody wants to buy them out. And I don't see any reasons why somebody want to buy them. Google's not going to buy them. They have Google Plus. They already have users. It's not like they're going to buy a 140 character platform. They got Google Plus. Facebook doesn't need them. What does Facebook need them for? Facebook doesn't need anybody. Huh?
Do you remember Tweet Longer?
Oh, yeah.
For those people that just couldn't stand underneath that amount of characters, you can make longer tweets.
And that's one of the things I would improve on Twitter. If I were the CEO, I wouldn't listen to the diehard Twitter users who are saying, oh, you can't change the 140 character thing. Heck with that. Make it 500.
Heck yeah.
If I was CEO on the very first day, I'd say, make it 500. Be done with it.
If something's not working, make a change. If you don't make a change, nothing's going to ever change. That's insanity right there. You got to make changes. You got to keep up with everything.
The 140 character, the microblogging thing, just, I can't, is there any other microblogging site out there?
No, not that I know of or that I've used. I'm sure there is, but I've never used it.
There's some diehard Twitter people out there. They're all about their acronyms, and they'll say, oh, you're not tweeting right. If I have to learn how to tweet, there's something wrong with it.
Weird.
It should be natural. Facebook works because everyone from a grandma on down can post a status update. It doesn't take any acronyms like I learned to fit into 140 characters. Hey, here's the other thing. If kids aren't using it, it's done.
That's true. That's true. And the newer generation is not using Twitter at all.
No, they're on Instagram, WeChat.
And that
I don't know if they went from
thing. They love
WhatsApp to WeChat and Snapchat. They're all about the video and visuals. Twitter needs to get that live video in the news stream like Facebook does. They need to get that feature built into Twitter. They need to expand. Those are quick things they could do. Here's the other thing. If you post something on, I think they've changed this in the last week, but if you post something and you want to go back and see the reactions to it, you have to go back and find that post. Facebook, the way their algorithm, it's easier to go find that one post you're trying to follow. But Twitter, that sucker's gone. You got to go try and search for it again. You can't be part of the conversation as much as you can as Facebook. It's just,
it's
I don't
just
like
weird.
Twitter. All right, product review time, Jen. I'm so excited about this. Everyone's going to think I'm a dork over this product, but I don't care. I love this product. Number one, the brand name for this means nothing. Okay? It just happens. I got this at Costco, and the brand name at Costco is Sunbeam. If you go to Amazon, it's a completely different company. It's the same exact product. Matter of fact,
isn't that like a heating pad company, Sunbeam?
Yeah, they make everything from popcorn makers to whatever. Okay. If China makes it, they'll throw Sunbeam on it. Matter of fact, I went to Alibaba.com. A lot of people don't know Alibaba.com is a direct access to the factories in China. I found this product. I found that. Oh yeah, I went to see, and sure enough, the same product was on there, but I would have to buy a whole shipping container of these things if I wanted, and then I can put whatever brand on them. So it's not like
you have to buy it in bulk if you get through them.
Yeah, some things you don't have to, but this one. All right, so what this is going to be stupid, but hear me out, please. It's a night light.
What?
It's a night light. It looks like this, okay?
This is so gay.
It's not gay. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, when you get older and you have to get up in the middle of the night and you stub your toe because you can't see anything because it's so dark. All right. This is really good if you have do you lose power at your home?
Yeah, when we have monsoon season, I do a lot.
This is great for when you have power outages, if you need a flashlight, all kinds of other uses. It's not just a night light. All right. So here it is. So the product comes like this. If you go to Costco, once again, Costco, $20, you get two of these. Okay, look how big it is, number one.
Okay.
It has a motion sensor in the front. Okay.
You and your motion sensors.
I love high tech, man. I love this. I love this stuff. All right, so when I took it out of the package, I'm like, well, how does it connect? All right, so the thing comes out easy like that. Look, there's no connection in it. It's wireless charging because you can walk around with this thing. It fits in your hand. You can take it with you. So it doubles as a flashlight. If you lose power in your house or you just need a flashlight, just walk over the wall socket. It sits in the wall socket all the time. It's always sitting in there, charged up, ready to go. If you need a flashlight, just go grab it. Comes right out. Look at this. It's like a magnet. Just comes right out. Look at this.
You and your toys, Craig.
Look, it's a flashlight. Comes right out of the top. A normal flashlight, 2 LED lights, is bright as crap. Look at that thing. That's just a flashlight at the top. That's not even the night light part. So if you need a flashlight, the emergency light gives you 4 hours of flashlight right there. Okay. So if you're in an emergency prone area, California, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, heavy storms, this is one of the best flashlights I've seen. It's always charged. It's in your hallway, ready to go at any time. So okay, now for the night light part. For us people that get up in the middle of the night, or if it's dark in the house, you know how people just turn on lights all the time in your house, right?
Yeah.
You're wasting energy. People turn on, leave them on. So there's lights on all over your house in the middle of the night. Just get a drink of water or something like that. Go to the bathroom. Okay. The motion sensor on this is amazing. As soon as you come around the corner or come down the steps, if you have it down, it sees you through the bars on your steps, on your railings, stuff like that. This sucker lights off quick. I can't believe how great that motion sensor is on this. And here's the light that lights up. This thing is bright. It's a big blue LED light. Okay.
Oh my God.
This thing is like a lightsaber, man. This thing at night, this will light up a whole room. Okay. So as a 2-pack, you get 2 of these things. I plugged them into my house, right? I put one in the hallway, and down as I've come to my office is in the basement. I come down, I turn on a whole light just to see the steps. I don't have to do that anymore. So over time, I know I'm saving energy and electricity by having this. Because LED lights use hardly any power whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I know. They're great.
It has a switch so you can, let me turn the thing is bright. It scares you when you first use these things because when it's dark, you come down steps, thing lights up. It's
really bright.
It is bright. So if you lose power, they turn on automatically. So you can put these through your house. Your power goes off. Man, your house looks like a friggin' Smurf village. It is blue. Like there is a switch to turn the motion sensor on and off if you don't want it. I'm telling you what, man, this thing, they are bright. So now, because it comes in a 2-pack for $19, if you go to Amazon, they're $29 for 2 of them. It's a different name.
Old Costco.
But I went back and bought 4 more of these things. I got 6 of them.
4?
You walk through my house, if you do it really quick, the whole house is blue. So all the windows are blue. People are like, man, that dude's growing weed in that house. He got black lights running all through the house. But,
oh my God.
But it's now, we're now into March, right? We're getting into tornado, strong, severe thunderstorms like that. If you don't have an emergency flashlight or something like that, go to Costco, man. If you can find these, just get 2. Pop them in your outlets. You're ready to go. These are great lights. So if you have an outage, you have 2 of these, that's 8 hours of flashlight. And I'm telling you, it is bright. These LED, I love the LED technology. It is, even with this well-lit room, it is going through. I have lights everywhere. Can you tell I'm excited?
You're really excited.
I really wanted to buy these and resell them on a website cheaper than Amazon, but I didn't want to buy a shipping container full of them, so that's not going to happen. I figure if I get like 200 of them, resell them, man. I love this thing. And it's just,
you really like these.
I love this thing. It is amazing. In the middle of the night, it's amazing. What's the name of it? People in the chat room are asking what the name of it is. Let me find the Amazon name for it really quick. What do you think of that thing, Jen? Would you ever want something like that?
Well, I have LED night lights all through my house, but they're not flashlights. I think that's kind of cool.
Well, that's the thing. I had night lights, but they're not that bright. Is the issue because
the
they really don't.
The ones that I have are super bright. They're
are
really
they?
Bright.
Now there's a lot of newer ones out there that are better. Trying to think what. I know at Costco, if you go to the lighting section, they're in a 2-pack and it's by Sunbeam, and you know how Costco is. They'll have that crap for a week and it's gone. I mean,
they sell out real fast.
All right, so on Amazon.com, if you want to look it up, they call them E-Tech City, E-T-E-K City, C-I-T-Y, 3-in-1 LED motion sensor light. They're charging $15.98 for one.
Wow, so that's a good deal at Costco.
And apparently they're back ordered. People are buying them like crazy. It says they'll be back in stock on March 8th. So they've been selling out of them. It's a prime item. So now on the reviews, that was a totally unbiased review. I'm not selling them.
You just like it.
But on Amazon, they're 3.9 out of 5. I don't know what. Some people have posted pictures of them. For me, I loved them so much, I went and bought them. You know me. If I like something, I'll let you know. If I don't like it, like the ring value doorbell, I really wanted to like it, but I was like, it's
Craig
cool.
Is very opinionated.
But this thing for $20 for 2 of them, I don't think anybody should question that for your security in your house.
That sounds like a good deal.
Anyway.
I might have to get one for the monsoon season around here because during the monsoons, I lose power all the time.
I'll put it in the show notes below the YouTube video, and please post your comments under the YouTube video, what you think, or if you have them, or if you have a different one you prefer, just post it in the comments down below. I need to start doing that. That's what YouTubers do. Down below, post and follow us, please. So stupid. No, I'll post a link down below in the show notes under the description of the video, because we post these videos once they're edited. We repost them so you can watch them on demand on your TV, tablet, phone, whatever. So,
in case you can't get enough of us, you could just play it over and over again.
Well, right now, from the looks of it, we are actually getting a lot of great comments, and we're going to share them. So if you want to post a comment about what you like, don't like about the show, let us know on the next show, Jen. I have a bunch of comments from people that really like the show, and I'm going to post them, and haven't found any negatives.
Oh, but I'm sure they're going to talk about my crappy computer and cam issue.
If you want to post any crap about her computer, please post on there. We'll give you. And of course, if you want to leave a voicemail, we're taking your phone calls, and we will air your voicemail. Jen, you can leave voicemail. It's 424-888-ROCK. 424-888-ROCK. And we will play those recordings, and we'll respond to your questions, comments, whatever. So that's a wrap, Jen.
Thank you. That was awesome.
So, yes, I'm excited about the product. I want to try and have a product every time. So
that means that you have to go out and buy a product every time.
No, it's going to be completely unbiased. I have no script. It's off the top of my head what I think about it. I'm not going to make it. I don't hold back. We're not sponsored by anybody, and completely, we are not monetized whatsoever. Trust me, we're not. All right, say goodbye, Jen.
Goodbye, Oz.
So long, everybody. See you next time.